Hi y'all, it is Christy. This is going to be my first installment of Sweet Tea with Christy. I am a wedding photographer, for those of you who don't know, and those who do know me, they're like my cheerleader, like what? Here's the mason jar. This will be my weekly drink. There's some tips I want to tell you. I will be posting YouTube videos every couple of weeks. If y'all like them, I maybe do them a little bit more, but at least every couple of weeks. And the whole premise is because people were asking me to share my stories, because apparently I have good stories, and apparently I have a funny way of telling my stories, and the southern accent comes out if there's alcohol involved, and I'm more fun or whatever. And the long story short is this: I'm going to be providing insight to wedding days, boudoir shoots, why people do boudoirs, why people have engagements. I will be having featured wedding vendors in the Calgary industry for now. I will also have drinks with people and video it because it's fun. But today is going to be our first installment. My first installment is called Please Let Me Pee. This all comes about because I was just diagnosed a couple weeks ago, or it feels like a couple weeks ago, with kidney stones. And when my doctor asked, what did I do for my occupation? And he says, "You're a photographer, right?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I am." And he said, "Are you holding your pee?" And I said, "Maybe." Just a minute. So, long story short, after ultrasounds and medication and not drinking, but only drinking water, I have come to find out that I'm not the only one. There's a lot of us photographers, a lot of wedding planners, brides and grooms, bridesmaids, bridal party, that are holding their pee for many reasons. And unless we all want to be sick, this ain't cool. This ain't cool at all, and we got to stop it. So, please let me pee. I work about 10 hours on an average wedding. I usually go before I leave the house, and then maybe one more time. I'm at my computer and I edit a lot. Sometimes it's usually on wedding photos and boudoir photos, because I want them to be perfect. And one photo will turn into 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and I still haven't gone up to go pee. So I'm trying and vow to do better. You should too. If you don't believe me that this is an issue, ask any wedding professional that works on the day of a wedding how many times they go. It's not a topic they would like to talk about, but it's a topic. Second of all, 2 weddings this year out of 21. 2. One of the maid of honors and a bride at the zoo. The maid of honor during the vows collapsed. You know who you are. I actually start your wedding in December. Hint, hint. And because she didn't drink enough water, she's in the heat in the middle of August. Was it July? That's how many weddings it is. I don't even remember. And she was humiliated. I was concerned. Then, and you think I learned a lesson, because in another wedding, I was shooting with another photographer, and the little boy who was doing the reading, he collapsed as well because he didn't want to drink water, because from what I understood is that he was nervous and he didn't want to throw up. So bless his heart. He still collapsed though. More embarrassing, thrown up, I don't know which. So anyway, the moral of the story is we all should be peeing. If you're a bride in a dress, that's what you have bridesmaids for. Pull up your dress, go to the bathroom. If you're someone who you're a groomsman, you need to go to the bathroom. Just do it. Drink water, eat, hydrate. It's simple. Let's just all do it. It'll make your day better, I promise. Another thing, I was just asked at a wedding consult about policy with food. I don't particularly require people to feed me per se. I do like the time to be able to go to get something to eat, if that's the case, and like to know beforehand, is a meal provided, and when I work over 8 hours, or do I have a place to go? I will pack a lunch. I don't mind, but I just like to know in advance. I don't want to be hit up front and have no idea at the last minute and have no idea. Same thing goes, I have second shooters sometimes, and I need to make sure that they're fed. Trust me, they're like my company, they are my company, and I adore them, and I want them to be well taken care of. I'm notorious for having snacks and stuff like that. I don't always eat them, but I give them to the people that help me. So, yes, you should try to at least feed the people that work for you. It's the decent thing to do in my mind. Maybe I'm Southern, maybe I'm just far out there, but if you were coming to my house, I'd take care of you. If you're coming to my wedding, I'm honored you're there. I'm going to take care of you. Within, I guess, my budget. But, so this takes me to, if your friend is hired for something, whether it's hair or makeup or whatever, and they're also a guest, you still have to feed them. And actually, you should feed them really good, because they just worked their asses off when they could have been relaxing and going to a wedding, but they didn't, but they came to support you. In addition, now they're going to be a guest, and the very end, and then they get to relax. The least you could do is feed them. So just treat people the way that you want to be treated. Make sure you go to the bathroom, and I promise you, your day will rock. Well, if you hire me. Anyway, cheers. Can you guess what's in my cup? There's not much left anymore. Until next time.